Hey, Reviews and Dunn. Who's giving you a dose this week?
Okay, so Derek, Dr. Thorne he's bristly. He's a bristly doctor in the ED at Bronx General. And he's bristly because he cares deeply and he wants everyone to be okay, but he knows that everyone won't be okay. And time is of the essence. So he takes his job very seriously. He takes mentorship and getting other doctors prepared very seriously. And he doesn't really have time for all of the niceties. And that rubs people the wrong way, but frankly, he doesn't care. His job is to stabilize his patients and get them moved on to the next step of whatever they need to survive their encounter inside of the hospital. Yeah. How did I build chemistry with my co-stars? That was seamless. I mean, it's very rare that you step into a space and there's a warmth, a generosity, and openness, and more than anything, a care for the characters and a care for the work. Zach and Michael Grassi create such a beautiful environment when it comes to being the number one and the executive producer and showrunner. And the rest of the cast, they all just really care about each other. They care about each other and they care about these characters. I think that we understand how fortunate we are to be telling this story right now. And we all understand how fortunate we are to be given the opportunity to tell these stories in this specific way. It's cinematic and it's very heartfelt, but it's also very honest. And everyone wants to dig and give their best. And you can't find there's not a better way to move than that. Yeah. 90s R&B bop to describe the character arc in this season. 90s R&B bop. Um, the song that's coming to mind right now is One in a Million by Aaliyah. Um, and just the beginning of it, like, love you, fame, love you, fame, love you, fame. That part? Yeah. That is, I don't know why, but that's what comes to mind for me. And the music video's in my head right now. And I don't know why, but that's the song that comes to mind. Yeah. Wow, great question. Um, yeah, there's a few. Um, there's this guy, his name is Paul Revere Williams. He was an incredible Black architect. He actually designed the Beverly Hills Hotel in LA and a bunch of other amazing buildings. But one of the things that attracts me so much to his story is that as a Black man, he became this architect and this prominent, famous architect at a time when there was still segregation and Jim Crow and all of this stuff, that he had this really interesting way of making people's visions come to fruition in real time in front of them. That like really allowed him to cut through all of the rigmarole um, when it came to pitching his vision for their dream homes, right? And so he was amazing in that way. Also, um, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. They can tune into the show on Mondays on NBC at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They can also tune into the show if they can't find it at that time or if they're not available. It start streaming on Peacock the next day and they can watch it on Peacock. Um, and they can find me on Instagram at jstewii, or yeah, that's about it. That's about it. That's the way to find me. Instagram, jstewii on Instagram.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's Reviews and Done.